Cristiano Ronaldo's mansion was no longer a sanctuary. Despite his fame and success, an unshakable darkness clung to him, a secret so vile it threatened to consume everything he loved. The tale of his rise to greatness was not just one of determination and skill. It was one steeped in blood, terror, and a pact with pure evil. It had all begun in 2003, when Ronaldo was a young boy with dreams of escaping the poverty and obscurity of Madeira. He had the talent, but in a world where connections mattered more than skill, his prospects were grim. Until that fateful night, when he was playing street football under the dim, buzzing streetlights and the shadows came for him. They were a group of older boys, their faces obscured by darkness, their voices like whispers from the depths of hell. "El Chapo wants to see you," they murmured in unison, their words sending a chill down his spine. Ronaldo didn't want to go, but something compelled him, a mix of fear and the desperate hope that this could be his chance. The boys led him through the winding streets to an abandoned warehouse, its windows shattered, its walls stained with age and something darker, something that smelled of rotten decay. Inside, the air was thick with the stench of death. The only light came from a single flickering bulb that swung from the ceiling, casting twisted shadows on the walls. And there, standing in the center of the room, was El Chapo. His face was a mask of malevolent calm, his eyes two black pits that seemed to swallow the light. "I've been watching you, boy," El Chapo said, his voice low and gravelly, like the sound of earth being shoveled onto a coffin. "You have potential. I can make you a star. But everything comes with a price." El Chapo laid out the terms with a sickening smile. He would get Ronaldo into Manchester United, set him on the path to stardom. But in return, Ronaldo would have to launder El Chapo's money, dirty, blood-soaked money that had been earned through murder, torture, and unspeakable acts. Properties would be bought in Ronaldo's name, hiding the cartel's wealth in plain sight. Ronaldo felt the walls closing in, the air growing thick with the stench of fear. The men surrounding him, their faces hidden in the shadows, each held a weapon, the dull gleam of the barrels catching the weak light. He knew he had no choice. The alternative was death, a bullet to the head. His dreams shattered before they even began. With a trembling hand, Ronaldo signed the deal. As he turned to leave, El Chapo's voice stopped him cold. "Remember, boy," he said, his tone dripping with menace, "plata o plomo. Silver or lead. Betray me, and you'll wish you were dead." Ronaldo signed the deal, sealing his fate. As he left, El Chapo's words echoed in his mind, "Plata o plomo. Silver or lead." The years that followed saw Ronaldo rise to superstardom, but his success was tainted. Every goal, every trophy, came at the cost of his soul. He buried the truth deep, hoping it would never resurface. But last year, his past caught up with him. The deal closed in on El Chapo, and the trail led straight to Ronaldo. Faced with the threat of prison, Ronaldo chose to betray El Chapo, giving the authorities the information they needed to track him down. He thought he was free. He was wrong. The nightmares began almost immediately. Visions of blood, death, and the suffocating darkness of that warehouse. But soon, the nightmares bled into reality. One night, Ronaldo awoke to find a cold hand gripping his ankle, though no one was there. The darkness in his mansion seemed alive, shadows moving of their own accord. Then came the visit. Late one night, a figure emerged from the shadows, the man who had introduced him to El Chapo all those years ago. But he was changed, his skin pale and waxy, his eyes dead and hollow. The man told Ronaldo of a twisted gamble. If Ronaldo reached 1,000 goals by December 15th, the cartel would survive. If not, they would destroy everything Ronaldo loved and make him watch. Ronaldo's life became a living nightmare. The pressure to score was unbearable, and the fear for his loved ones consumed him. The cheers of the crowd became distorted screams, and he saw things that couldn't be real, shadows moving on their own, mirrors reflecting twisted, blood-soaked versions of himself. As December 15th approached, Ronaldo's grip on reality slipped. The final game was a blur, the pitch an endless sea of darkness. When the final whistle blew, he had done it, 1,000 goals. But the victory was hollow. As he walked off the pitch, the shadows closed in, the air thick with the stench of decay. He could feel their eyes on him, hear their footsteps in the silence. And then, just as he reached the tunnel, a cold hand clamped onto his shoulder. Ronaldo turned, but there was no one there, only the darkness, waiting to consume him.
There is nothing we can't make scary.